Morning guys! So today's mission is going to be finding a baby mammoth, which should be a lot of fun. So I'm trying to figure out how to carry on with this mission of really enjoying the joy and the journey and making sure whatever I try to tackle I can remember should be fun and not just like a to-do list item to check off. So today I already have Let's Build a Zoo and Animal Crossing Vlogmas done for our main gaming channel, and I need to put out another episode because I like to have 3 episodes on weekdays, 4 episodes on weekends. Why? Because I made that choice like years ago to try to get to 10,000 videos sooner than later, and it just feels normal for me now. Like it feels like that's a good number. And it's a good number as long as, you know, I'm able to take care of life and myself, and it's able to be a fun thing and not a stressful thing anymore. So I was trying to think, what would be really fun to do today? And I have a huge list of different series that we're currently running. It's a gigantic list. Look at this list. It's huge. Monster Hunter 2, To the Rescue, Jurassic World Evolution 2, Pokemon Pearl, Rival Stars, Wobble Dogs, Planet Zoo, 2 different save files, Animal Crossing, Let's Build a Zoo, Laboratory, Grow, Story of the Evertree, Kina, Story of the Spirits, Wolf Quest 3 with 2 different series, Miitopia, Sims 3 with potentially 2 different series, Sims 4 with potentially 3 different series. Like what? So some days when I wake up I get a little overwhelmed by like how many things there are to try to keep going on top of trying to figure out like new series. And the reason I have so many is because we don't really have any big like kabam viral sort of success series on our channel, because I prefer jumping around and just kind of catering to a wide range of people with my wide range of interest. So long story short, that's why we carry so many instead of just focusing on one at a time. And also, it's because otherwise I would probably have burned out by now. If I only focused on like one series at a time, and I've seen other creators have this happen to them too, then eventually you burn out on that. But if you stop and your community was used to you being like only that game sort of channel, it often doesn't go well if you try to diversify, and your channel can often falter and even fail and no longer be able to support you. So I made the choice years and years ago to be a variety gamer because A, it seemed a little more stable, like putting all of my eggs in multiple nests, not just like multiple chicken nests, but like my eggs in nest of like snakes, and here's a platypus, I'm gonna give it a nest too. Spreading it out as wide as possible to try to protect the balance and the integrity of our channel, because I love what I do and I don't want to have to ever stop. And then 2, one of the other big reasons is that sometimes I have the attention span of a gnat, and it really helps me to stay motivated if I can jump around different games. That can backfire when I'm staring at the giant list and I'm like, oh no, what do I do next? Sometimes I put things on a schedule, but this month I kind of want to just feel out what feels delightful to do. And that is long-winded reasoning behind why I woke up this morning and I thought, baby mammoth. I want to see a baby mammoth. And in our Planet Zoo modded zoo, we actually do have a wonderful modded mammoth we just added in the last episode. So today's goal is going to be to just relax, unwind, and play Planet Zoo for as long as it takes to get a baby mammoth. And hopefully it won't take too long, but if I get 2 or 3 episodes out of it and I had a fun time searching for a baby mammoth while I was doing it, that's awesome. And it's also really fun because Planet Zoo has rumors of a big update coming, and they almost always do updates when they also have a release of a new series or a new little DLC pack. And I haven't gotten any information, like not even NDA information, which I guess you'd never know if I was telling the truth there, but like, you can probably trust me. I haven't gotten any information about if there is going to be a new Planet Zoo pack, but they always do these big updates right before they release a DLC pack. And there's an update coming soon, TM, like who knows when soon's going to be, that has restaurants being added in. So I'm intrigued, I'm curious, and it makes me excited to continue playing Planet Zoo. Plus, now that I think about it, it is not really wintry here. But it is getting closer to winter as December carries on, and that does always put me in the mood for our Ice Ice Outpost Zoo. But I think for now I shall focus on baby mammoth, so that's the goal today. Also, I put on some fun earrings to kind of reflect that goal. Little fun fact, I like to have all these funky earrings that I hang on my philodendron back here because it's really exciting to put on different earrings to represent different moods. And I got these guys out. Chips has actually never seen me wear these. I got them probably 15 years ago, feeling old. But they're holographic trilobite earrings. And they reminded me of they reminded me of Zoo Tycoon 2 and the way that you had your extinction center and you could set your extinction center up to be able to dig out all of these fossils. So I wanted to go ahead and wear them today as kind of like, all right, mammoth time, Planet Zoo. And also they kind of look like plumb bobs, and it's kind of a secret shout out to the fact that I'm beginning to feel like I want to play a lot of Sims as well. So let's do this. Oh, wait. Did our woolly mammoth get stuck in the barn? Okay, this is not going to work. Like, if our woolly mammoth is stuck in the barn, there's no way she's gonna be able to have her cute little baby. And also, I will now excuse all the protesters who showed up, because clearly we shouldn't have a woolly mammoth smashed into a tiny little barn. The bison must be so nervous. They're probably used to being the big guys, and now they're just surrounded by this gigantic behemoth. I wonder if they think it's a giant bison. Several people just drove past with Christmas trees on their car. I think it was like a family caravan, and now everything smells like pine trees. It's just really adorable. That was really cute to see the little Christmas tree caravan. So even though it totally is so warm outside today, I'm wearing my summer clothes, and even though it totally feels like autumn, I guess Christmas and winter is kind of coming. We'll have to see. That is mistletoe. And I really wish I could get it down so that I could take it home and hang it in our room for Chips and I. But I don't know how I would get it down. Hey, Turkey Vulture, will you get it for me? Mama Squirrel!
We're in a tray? Or do you think we're in a...
I think she's taking her baby up into a dray. Because when they outgrow one spot, she'll move them to a next. Where'd she go, Mama Squirrel? Do you see a dray? Okay, she climbed all the way up. I can see the branch moving over there.
She must have jumped to a different tree.
Wow. Well, I don't want to alarm her too much, because if she's moving one baby, she's probably moving more.
We got more to move.
So there's probably a dray somewhere up there that she's going to take her baby. Oh. And now we're being yelled at by her. Sorry, Mama Squirrel. Today was so gorgeous. I cannot believe how just beautiful the weather was. We had all the windows open. The birds were so excited. The titmice and the wrens were just hopping all over our deck, gathering up seeds. The doves were napping in the tree outside our window. It was just really gorgeous. It did not feel like it's December whatsoever. And I have to admit, I felt a little bit disappointed when I woke up this morning that it hasn't felt more wintry, because you know, you're doing Vlogmas and it's supposed to be like the winter festive season, and not even my freaking Animal Crossing has snow on it yet. So like, it doesn't feel Vlogmasy in the sense of like the winter festivities. But it does feel like what I wanted for this little Vlogmas experiment, which was to dive in and reminisce on what makes life so delightful and full of joy. So today I did have a ton of fun getting a baby mammoth in our Planet Zoo modded series. I'm tempted to go ahead and keep working on it because we built my first train. It's so cute. It's a little train station that I had from the gallery. I made an apple tree for the red foxes as well, which I'm really happy about. I had a ton of fun, and I'm so delighted that I ended up recording a few episodes. I didn't want to record ahead too much because there might, in big quotation marks, potentially be that big update for Planet Zoo, but you know, sometimes maybe I'm just gonna have some fun, and we'll catch up with the restaurants and whatever DLC launches when it does. And it just was really wonderful. And like, I thought I was gonna do a lot more recording and fill out a whole bunch more of my awesome little ginger snap cookies that I'm putting in for Vlogmas and my joy journal by recording more Animal Crossing, but instead, because the weather was so beautiful and I just kept having that mantra that I set this morning of just look for the things that delighted me, Chips and I ended up spending a ton of time outside. Like, we went on big walks, we just admired how gorgeous the day was. We counted like dozens of squirrels running around. They seemed like they were having a great day frolicking too. We looked at all the cute little dogs that people were walking in the park, and we even went on a jog, which we've never done before. And we both had a lot more fun than we thought we would. So I'm kind of intrigued, because if we start doing running, back when I was really like working on my hardcore fitness, when I lost like 200 pounds, I ran all the time. It was definitely a factor in really helping me get like my fitness way up. And I just haven't done it in years, and I forgot I kind of like it, because if I try to run for just like fitness, or like I'm really intense about it, I don't enjoy it. But back when I really was working on my fitness, I didn't run so much because I was watching like the scale or trying to hit fitness goals. I ran because I was only letting myself listen to my favorite audiobooks while I was running. And so I kept running because I wanted to listen to more of my fun audiobooks. And this time I kept running because it was so much fun just running past all of the autumnal leaves and laughing as Chips and I were startling squirrels. And we had just a light jog going, and with all the leaves on the ground, it sounded like we were just creating a wind rustling all of the leaves behind us as we ran past. So I ran for the joy of that and being able to run at his side. And if we keep that up, and if I get back into running, one of the things I've always dreamed about doing and sharing with you guys is some of those benefit runs that you can do for different zoos or different animal sanctuaries or special events. Like run with the giraffes, run with the leopards, run with the wolves, any animal that you like, name it, look up a good accredited sanctuary, and at least once a year they host some sort of run. So I think it'd be really fun to maybe do some of those. Like, that could be really cool. I've never, ever done an event like that, but today, running with Chips and just thinking about, you know, growth and putting one foot in front of the next and focusing on delight instead of trying to like squeeze out certain results from life really made me see how far just enjoying the journey could possibly take you, versus like mercilessly trying to force yourself into producing certain results. So yeah, like if I had told myself run for fitness today, I probably would not have been satisfied with how far I ran. I probably wouldn't have even run at all, because I would have given myself lots of excuses why I couldn't meet my like high goal. And instead, when it was just for fun and the delight of being next to my husband's side and spooking squirrels, all these other options, all these other ideas just unfolded in front of me. So it was a great day. A beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. And I got the baby mammoth I wanted, and I can feel the momentum building. A few days ago, I was in a hole, and I could hardly figure out how to have hope or happiness or create again. And now the momentum's building to the point where I feel really capable of doing things I've never even done before. And that's really powerful, and it makes me think about what we said. Even when your heart is breaking, finding the thing that makes you feel like you're joyfully creating, truly joyful creation, can heal beyond words. And it's happening. And I'm really happy that that's the theme of our delighted winter Vlogmas. And speaking of which, tomorrow I'm thinking about maybe reviewing some of the delights of the last year by looking for some of my favorite walks we've been on, or maybe some of my favorite plants that I saw over the last year, or maybe even some of my favorite plants that I've ever seen, and showing you guys kind of a montage of them from around the world, or why they're special to me, or just the coolness of some of the different species that I discovered. Or maybe I'll feel like showing you guys a really cool encounter or two I've had with the Victoria crown pigeon. it's really just kind of up there. I might dig through some of our reminiscing. And then Sunday, I'm actually thinking about doing a Q&A special. So I'm gonna dig around on our Patreon Discord, and I might make a community post or even look through these comments. And if you guys would like me to answer any Q&A questions, I think that that would be a fun thing to do on Sunday. So please leave your questions for me down in the comments below, and I will dig through them and answer some of them. And if we have a bunch left over, then we'll have more Q&A because we've got more Vlogmas coming. So alright, I hope you guys are all having a wonderful day. Sorry this is so late again. Chips and I ended up playing Hyrule Warriors again, and it was so much fun. Like Calamity? Hyrule Calamity? I don't really know what the name is called, but it's awesome, and I love playing as Urbosa, and I love her lightning attacks. And if you've played the game, you know what I'm talking about. But thank you guys. It feels good to laugh again. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye guys.